about the big opportunity in retail media, becoming the fastest growing channel, if you will, in marketing, predicted to be 25% of total digital media spending, and by 2026, a significant number of 25 billion forecasted, and as such, it's considered the third wave in digital advertising after search and social, and is also expected to be much bigger. We see that data collaboration between brands, retailers, and media owners deliver much better data-driven experiences for consumers across the entire journey. Clean rooms obviously don't sit in themselves, so they're part of the larger marketing or MarTech stack. We see the cloud warehouse platform, CRM, CDPs, obviously a big topic nowadays for brands or retailers to collect data in a proper way, organize it, and then comes sort of the next step is how are you going to collaborate with the data? So why is this good for brands or retailers? Well, obviously using that data and being able to collaborate with much richer data sets than you had previously allows you to reach new customers. Retail companies are becoming sort of media owners. And then last but not least, again, this is repetitive, measuring the campaigns is something really becoming important. And on average, they had a 29% sales uplift of using the data of Nectar on the inventory of Channel 4. And the last piece, and this is the measurement part, where we have done a case study as well with Channel 4 and Deliveroo, and using data, they were able to create a control group and an exposed group. And after the campaign, they saw that using the data, targeting users that had the profile of Deliveroo and untargeting existing Deliveroo customers were able to realize a 20% uplift in account signups.
When I've written about 4 years ago already, the book dates 2019 by the way, was about customer data platforms. A technology that allows to become more proactive, become more omni-channel, better act upon consent, better activate your data. And for me, between now and the rest of the decade, it's probably going to be about the AI revolution that's taking place. It's a big wave. But the next big thing for me is building ecosystems. A couple of steps that will take you to data clean room success. It's about data activation. Then it's about matching and recognizing your audiences across everywhere you touch them, so you can hyper-personalize and then you can scale and introduce new partnerships and monetize on your data. First question, if you go back to this big retailer, you need to look at what are your capabilities to serve the inventory you have. What do you need for most? Step number one, and I do apologize for the lot of text. Compliancy and consent. I see this as a weakness in almost every organization, that almost no organizations are capable of, in an automatic way, acting upon consent. Why is this important? Your consumer will seek convenience, but will also seek trust, right? The more you build the trust, the more relevant you are, the more you build the trust, the more you build the trust, the more they will accept to be productized. Because this is what we're doing. We're productizing consumers so we can monetize on them. You no longer have to buy with a retailer to be their customer. The moment you read the recipes, the moment you engage with them digitally, you can be monetized. You will become the product yourself, but you can be monetized. The definition of a customer changes. Customer life cycle is becoming much more important, especially if you talk about data monetization. Think about what is the trajectory that you're going to go through the next 20 years with your customer. You're a student, to get to know somebody, start living together, move, get children. Everything can be predicted. Remember the machine learning? Everything can be predicted, but your pattern changes. But very few companies think in terms of long-term customer lifecycle management. They're campaign-driven. They think week after week after week. So as you connect, what's important is become more real-time. Why is real-time important? When I talk real-time, I'm talking milliseconds real-time. I do something with the app, and the message is personalized to my context. My context is where I am, not who I am, right? So real-time, you need to develop real-time capabilities because ad serving is something real-time, milliseconds. The moment your page loads, you need to know what message are you going to deliver. And are you going to deliver a message because you want to sell somebody strawberries who just bought champagne? Or are you going to deliver a message because the known is paying you a whole lot of money to deliver that message to that particular individual? The way you authenticate yourself is changing, right? This is going to be playing a key role. The way or who we trust to authenticate ourselves is vastly changing.